Hello and welcome back to a new tutorial. I'm Max from Sketchapp TV and today we are creating a calendar app UI in Sketch for iOS, and let's just get into this by hitting A to create a new artboard. And on the right we just have the list of our possible artboards for material, also Android or iOS, and I just go for the standard iPhone 6 background. Okay, so then we just go over to Unsplash, and there we just search for a nice photo for our background, so the background of our calendar. And maybe let's just go for this photo right here. I think it looks pretty good. So just paste it, and let me just show you the keystrokes, so the keys that I'm currently hitting on my keyboard, so it's a little bit easier for you to see what I'm doing. So we have our image right here, and we then just change the size, and I want it to be blurred, so I just really blurred to the limit so we get a nice gradient. So like that. That looks pretty good. And then we just go to File, hit New from Template, and we go for iOS UI Design, where I just copy this bar right here. I'm not sure if we need the black or the white one, so I will just copy both of them, and I just paste both of them, and the white one is just fine. Okay, then we have the white one, so we can delete the black one. And now I want to have a little header right here that's showing basically the current time and the weather where we are located. And for that I'm going for my material design icons. They are already linked down in the description, so if you need this icon set right here, which is pretty dope, just look for the link in the description below. And we are just going for a clock to show the current time. So this one, paste it over here, and then I also want to show the weather. So yeah, we have a cloud here or the sun, so I think I'm going for the sun actually. Well, let's try both. I don't know. Maybe one is better than the other. So just go back, and as we did that right here, I will just make them all white, and let's also make them bigger. So what I just did was to drag over this part of the clock basically to this layer, and then we have a single layer, that's a single shape basically, that's containing all the elements of the clock that we have, and it's easier to edit. So then let's just change the height like around that. Let's position it right here, and this could actually look quite good. We just try to add a little border to the cloud, maybe also a border to the sun. Let's just try this. That looks weird. So yeah, I think I'm going for the cloud. Okay, that's nice. So I placed them like this. So we can easily add some time to the right. Let's make it smaller. Let's change the spacing a little bit. Or don't. Let's just not do this. And maybe let's go for light. And then we have it right here. Or maybe thin was just fine. Yeah. And I will make them here a little bit smaller again, like this. And let's just let's just copy this layer, paste it, drag it to the right. And here we can add, for example, the country that we are in. So, for example, New York, or the city, basically. And then just make it smaller again. Like that. And let's copy this again and let's add the degrees, like 20 degrees Celsius. And let's make this bigger again, but still a bit tinier than the time. So there we have it. Let's just grab the city and the degrees and drag them to the top a bit. And then we just go for everything and position it to the middle, in the middle. You can also group it up and just hit this icon right here to center it. Just call the header top, or I'm saving it. Yeah. Maybe let's change the background again a little bit, because it was sometimes a bit hard to read the top bar right here, the top part right here. So yeah, that looks way better. And then we just add a new text that is showing us the month and the year that we are in, so 2015. And let's center this again, make it smaller, like this. And now we are adding all the days. So we are starting with Sunday right here. Then we have Monday. Then we have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and last but not least, Saturday. And now let's select them all, and we are going for the size again, and we make it smaller, and then we just reposition it again, and we still need to make it smaller. We also need to change the the spacing between these days. Like that. So that looks quite good actually. And now let's just go for a bit more weight. And now we are just going to copy these so we can add all the single days to our calendar. And let's just say so yeah, this is the 27th, and I will just add these right here real quick. Now we are starting with the first. And we need another row. Oops, fuck. Oh, sorry, I messed this up a bit, because this is actually the the 31st, and this is the first. I have to get through this again. I'm really sorry. We are finishing this really quick. Okay, there we have it. Finished nicely. And what I want to do is to just make these 5 dates less visible, because they are from the last month, like this. And I would like to add some dots to some of the dates where we have basically some entries, some things that we want to do or some things that we did. So we add a little circle make it white. And then we just change the color, the size, and make it tinier, smaller, like that. And then I just copy it and let's put it to another date, like this one. And we can also highlight the current date. I'm also just copying the dot that we have, and for example, let's give it a bit purple, red, somehow pink color. Like that maybe. We will try that out. And let's just position it. And I think that looks quite nice. So we have it like this. And yeah, it's possible that the first one, for example, is not a Friday, but what I wanted to make sure is just that we have the last day of the month really at the end of the list, so we don't have, like, for example, a Saturday where we actually don't have any number. And yeah, then we just go to the bottom, and I will just group these up right here and give them the name middle. So basically that's the main content. And then I want to add some calendar entries that are below our list. And for that we can actually copy just the first day. And let's say, for example, that's the current date. And we add some nice entries to this date. We can also add another line. We can make this white and less visible, so we have a nice separator between all the content that's already existing. And then just copy this layer here, right here again. And let's give this a time. Like that. And we can just copy it and say we are going to have a dinner with Katie or whoever. Then we copy this layer again. We can make it smaller. We can also make it less visible. And let's say it's, for example, in the give it any name, restaurant Barcelona or something like that. And we can add some more entries. I will just copy this. Oh, I forgot the line. To copy the line with our content. Just go back, copy it, and then we just copy it again. And we have some nice content entries at the bottom. Let's just add some more content to have some diversity. Like that. Oops. I'm already, I'm always like trying to save this because I'm naturally doing this from time to time, but right now let's just skip this part. And we can also say that we want to have the ability to slide one of these entries to the right with our finger and to have some options like to delete this entry or to edit this entry. So let's just grab this bottom, this centered middle entry right here. We'll just group this up, call it entry, and let's just slide it to the right, like that. And we will have a rectangle that will be placed right here. And that will have a dark blue or maybe even a black color with less visibility, opacity. Where we just have some icons that say edit, that say let's add it to the favorites, or let's put it to the trash. So let's look out for some icons that fit in this case. Maybe this one is good for making a change, making edits. Then we need a trash can or something like that to indicate that we want to delete it. I think there was, yeah, here we have it. Like that. And then we can also have a little star to add it to our favorites. Star, star, star. Or we have a heart right here that we can also take, but a heart is more like a like. I can't find a star in this icon set somehow. But yeah, we just take the heart and oh, there is a star. Man, sorry about that. Didn't really see it at all. Let's group them up. And let's just reposition them to this place right here. And of course, we make them white again. I would like to edit this one because I don't like the bottom part. And I think we are just able to clear this out, yeah, like that. Just delete the part of this shape. And let's add some more spacing between these icons. I think we have to give them a little bit more space. Like that. That looks pretty nice. So here we have our UI, our calendar UI that I think looks pretty dope. If you liked this tutorial, give me a subscribe or a thumb up, and I think in the next video we are doing something in principle again. We will animate something, and maybe we will even animate the swipe animation to get this menu up. We will see what we do. Yeah, so thanks for watching and enjoy your day. See you.